The new 2021 capsules of the Stockholm majors are here, and they look amazing. Today we want to talk about if you should or shouldn't invest into those. The answer is simple, but varies from what is going to happen in the future, so stay with me here and hear me out for a bit. I'm making this video after a viewer asked me if you should invest. If you also have questions like this, leave a comment or feel free to add me on Steam and I will back to you once I find the time. Let's get started by looking at some numbers. We're in the main menu, we will go to the Stockholm shop from the viewer pass, and we will see down here the player autographs, the contender stickers, and the challengers, and also the legends. These three are team stickers, these are the only autographs I believe. You can choose between the champions and the finalists. So all of them cost 85 cents right now. Now, let's take a little look at the Steam market. Over here, we have the contenders, legends, and challengers, but not for 85 cents, they already rise in price. If you look at the graph, they've been way lower than in-game, but now they're way higher. So if you look at this, at any of this, you might think this might be a good investment. But actually, we don't know yet if it's going to be a good investment. And let me tell you how we are going to know. The first thing that we need to do is we need to compare it with older capsules. Let's see for the Legends of Cologne 2019, for example. It started around 20 cents. A lot of sellings here. And it ended up, obviously, the price going to crash the closer the next major comes. That happens every year and with everything. Every time a new case gets released, the older cases drop a little bit. That always happens because a lot of people sell their old investments to get something of the new stuff. That's completely normal and nothing to be afraid of. Over here we will see, like at the end, it's 36 some of them, mostly around 50 cent. Maybe this guy just wanted to get rid of them very quick because he needed the money for, I don't know, maybe he was missing a euro, maybe he wanted a name tag, I don't know. But mostly they're still double the price they were. If you look at older ones, you will see even more profit. And I could talk about this ages, but instead, I recommend you check out Anomaly's video from 2020 showing his profit from a 1-year-old capsule collection and a 3-year-old capsule collection. I will have the video linked for you in the description down below. Now, no matter if you checked out the Anomaly video or just believe me here, you will see that all of these very old capsule collections, just click one for example, they've got consumed and they've risen in price to absurdly high. So we'll see 20 euro for one capsule and they started off at some cent, pretty similar to the ones are now. And yeah, they flatlined for a very long time before they started to skyrise. And if we can see this, then it should be obvious that the capsules right now are also a good investment, right? Well, not exactly, because we have seen this last year, and a lot of people last year thought it's a good investment and probably invested very, very much money into these. Now if you look like at some of them, you get in here, look at the price and you will see massive drops. RMR22 is maybe known as the worst investment nightmare that has occurred in the last years, and you can see massive drops right here. And the reason for this is pretty simple. You can see like the amount of them that still exists is so much for a consumable. And there's a simple reason for this. Valve put the stickers on a crazy discount which led not only to a market crash but also to a massive oversaturation that completely messed up the market for 2020 RMRs. There's something called the demand curve that we will look at for our investments. It shows the X factor amount of wear and the Y factor as the price. Now we add in the demand. The lower the amount and higher the demand, the higher the price. With a bigger amount of wear and or less demand, the price falls. This first segment you can easily see in the Steam market on every single item. Just press overall time and it will always start with the release of a new item. The amount is insanely low because the first ones were just unboxed, while the demand is extremely high because everyone is eager to play with the new skins. This will result in a very high price. With more time, more and more skins enter the economy. The price gets more stable and will continue to sink by every few dozens of wear that enter the market. To stop the fall of price, the supply for the amount must stop or the demand needs to go up. Normally these consumables become unobtainable at some point, and that means the amount only becomes less, which will ultimately result in the rise of the price as long as there still is some kind of demand. But RMR22 ended up having the highest supply ever in the CS market and with that pretty much became worthless. If you look at the Steam market curve, this is the fault of the discount sale that I mentioned earlier. It made investing into them so cheap that the market got oversaturated with amount for the next few years. So, the final question is, should or shouldn't you invest into these? The truth is, we can't tell yet. You need to stay tuned and look at the market, look at Counter-Strike every single day if you want to invest in this. If there's going to be a discount sale, then you should definitely not invest into these because there are way less different capsules this time around than the are. The market will be even more oversaturated and these stickers will become even more worthless. But if there's not a discount sale and there hasn't been any announced yet, then you should get into investing into these. So wait as long as possible and buy them before they disappear from the market if there's no discount sale. If there's no discount sale, you should get into investing. These will be really worth it in that case. But if there's a discount sale, step away from them, save your money for something else. And also, before you ask in which one you should invest, I recommend you split up your money. Take your money and get some of every kind. This is the best way and the safest way to ensure profit, because the one with the less amount that gets the most opened or the less people are invested in will be the most profitable one. That's all I've got for you today. There's a lot more coming to my channel in the next weeks and I really need your feedback to deliver the best content possible, so please let me know what you think. I wish you beautiful people the best of luck in today's matchmaking and I will see you in another video.